Hello everybody, this is my first review of the CHUWI Hi8 SE tablet. As you can see, I'm just kind of at my workbench here, decided to do a review because I didn't see many out there for this product, and I got it off of Amazon for $99, so it wasn't an expensive tablet. I decided to take a chance on it because, quite frankly, CHUWI is not a well-known brand in the US, and so I kind of like to take chances on some of these lesser-known brands, and I've always done really well taking a chance like that. So this is again the review specs of the tablet. What kind of made me want to buy it is that it's an 8-inch 1920 by 1200 full HD IPS screen. So it's a really nice, as you can see, beautiful screen. They claim that it uses this new one glass screen system that's supposed to, this manufacturing process is supposed to make the color accuracy better, the touch more responsive, and just the screen brighter overall. And I have to agree, it looks really great. The other specs are that it has a 1.3 gigahertz Cortex A53. It also has the Mali T720 GPU. Officially, Amazon lists this as 1.1 gigahertz, but when I've loaded up and when I look at the actual what it's actually running under the hood, it says that it's a 1.3. So I'm going to go with that. Gives us a little 200 megahertz bump. It also has 2 gigs of DDR3 RAM. A lot of tablets at this price point only have 1 gig, so 2 gigs allow you to multitask a little bit better. And then it has 32 onboard. A lot at this price point still only have 16, so 32 is a nice bump in space and for that price point. So again, you know, it's not going to be the top of the line, you know, $400, $600 tablet. So you can see, for instance, the front-facing camera is only 2 megapixel. The rear is only 5. It'll be perfect for you know, doing like some Google Hangout, but it's not going to be something that you're going to want to take a bunch of photographs with, you know, and that's okay. I don't think anybody expects their tablet to be able to do that. Also, which is kind of nice, is it has the Wi-Fi. It has the dual band 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz, so it'll do the 802.11ac, which is a little faster, gives you like 400 megabits per second on the Wi-Fi end. So like I said, other than that, I mean, it's a pretty standard. Has your nice chrome power and volume rocker. Has a little reset hole that you probably doesn't show up on the camera. Going to the front, you have your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, your SD card, so you can expand beyond the 32. You can throw in a 128 gigabyte SD card and put all your photos and movies on there. And then it has a standard USB, micro USB, not the USB-C, but that's kind of controversial. Some people like that it has the older USB, mini USB, because they have a ton of cables and chargers for it. Other people, you know, grade that down and want the USB-C. I don't see it as a big issue, especially again at this price point. So the other kind of non-tangible thing about this is that it really has a nice feel in the hand. It's really lightweight, really easy to hold. It's metal, has this nice chrome kind of accents on it, but it's this metal. There's no flex in it. Some at this price point, again, they have this little flex to them, but this is a really solid feel. Has just one. It has 2 speaker grills, but only 1 speaker, and but it's really loud and clear and crisp, so that's not an issue. It has this little kind of floating restart and power off menu that pops up when you hit the power button, which I thought was a little different. You know, I wish it had like an LED flash on it so you could use the spotlight, but you know, again, not a big deal at this price point. But it's the benchmark scores are kind of what you'd expect for a $99 tablet. They're not going to be top of the line, but they're actually pretty decent for this type of tablet. It's also using Android 8.1 Oreo, so it's a stock 8.1. They haven't messed around with it and added a bunch of bloatware. I've logged in to my Google account, so it's added a bunch of apps, but this came so stock. I mean, it had a lot of free space because they did not bloat it up, and I really appreciate that. So you can add what you want, and you're not stuck with everything that they put on there. The startup time on it is about 40 seconds from the time you power on. You get a little CHUWI kind of logo that goes across, and for some people that might be a little long. I find that's just right in the sweet spot because I have an Amazon HD 8 that takes over a minute to boot up, so I've definitely seen worse. So 40 seconds, I think that's pretty decent, you know, it's just a really good gaming tablet that I'm going to probably give to my son to add a bunch of games onto. So again, this is my review of the CHUWI Hi8 SE tablet. I've put the specs all down in below the video for your review. This is my first official review of a product, so I'm totally open to any comments below, and just thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.